Alright, so in this problem, it's a homework problem, and it's on the systems of equations elimination method. And this is a word problem that we've talked about in class, but this one I want to talk about as a separate video. It's a pottery studio that gives 2-hour and 5-hour ceramic classes for $21 an hour. And if the studio has collected $1,617 for a total of 31 classes altogether, how many 2-hour classes and how many 5-hour classes were paid for? And so this is probably the most difficult one because you have to write the equations for each of them. So definitely you have to create an important list. So here I've created all the things I saw and wrote down that were important lists. So I did write my variables, so that's important. That's the number of 2-hour classes, that'll call that X, and the Y will be the number of 5-hour classes. So it's charging $21 per hour and collecting $1,617 for total classes of 31. So my question is, how many of each class is taught? So this is all the information. I don't need to use the word problem anymore. I've got what I need. So again, since it's a 2-hour class, that means it's going to be 2 times 21, which is 42. And then the other one is 5 times 21, which is 105. Okay, so 105 is what the cost is going to be. So when you write your equations, you need to write each equation on one topic or subject, okay, if you want to call it that. So my first equation is going to be about money. So everything I write in my equation is going to be about money, because this is why I picked this one here, because this is about money. So I have to have equal to $1,617. And so what is going to be the other side of my equation? Well, I know I've got the 2-hour classes at $42. Oops, my pen is going crazy again. So we have $42 times X, because that's, I don't know how many classes, and then I have what plus the $105 for the Y, because I have so many classes, but they're going to get charged by the 105 because this is a 5-hour class, and then the X is the number of 2-hour classes times $42. So if you notice, this equation is just all about money. There's nothing else in the equation. Everything, every term is money, money, money. So total money, so this one right here is the total money for the 2 hours class, and this one here is total money for the 5-hour, and this is total for both. So it's all about money. So then the other thing I want to write about is total classes. So that would be my second equation. So classes total. So I only have 2-hour classes, I only have 5-hour classes, and I have to add them together to give me 31 classes altogether. Right? So that's my 2 equations. I think this is the hardest one to come up with. So that works. So now I just have to solve the system. So to solve the system, I want to probably eliminate the x's because the number is smaller. So I'll multiply this by negative 42, because then they'll be the same number but opposite. So I'll multiply, so I get negative 42x minus 42y equal to 31 times 42. So we'll take 42 multiply by 31. So that's going to be negative 1302. So negative 1302. I'll bring down the other equation. So it gives me 42x plus 105y equal to 1617. Okay, so now I can add the equations together. This gives me 0. 105 minus 42 gives me 63. So that'll give me 63y. And then I do the other one. So that's 1617 minus the 1302, and we get 315. So 315. Now divide by the 63. Should come out to be a nice number. So divide by 63. I get 5. So nice number. So this is 5. So 5 is the number of classes that we taught that were 5 hours long. So this one is a 5. Okay, now I just have to figure out how many it is for x, and I can just use my original second equation. So x plus 5 equal to 31. So x is equal to 26. So I did 26. So in the end, the number of 2-hour classes, we did 26, and the number of 5-hour classes, we got 5. And so that's what you should be entering in to the homework. And so that's what we did here. So we entered 26 for 2 hour, 5 for the 5 hour, and that's it for that. But I would say the hardest part is using your important list to create the two equations. And you got to remind yourself that the equation that you write has to be about one particular subject. So this was all about money. This was all about the number of classes. So that's the trick to writing your equation. And then after that is just using the system equations for the elimination method to solving it down to the answers. And that's it.